Everyone in the village had stories about the house at the end of the old road. The elders, with their wrinkled faces and knowing eyes, always warned the younger generation not to go near it after dusk. They'd say its doors were always open, creaking on their rusty hinges, even though no one had lived there for decades. And the darkest part of their tale? They insisted there were eyes watching from the darkness within, a cold, unending gaze that followed you until you turned and ran. But Marco, at 17, was at that age where he thought he knew better than everyone else. He didn't believe in ghosts or ancient curses. To him, it was all just a collection of spooky campfire stories, told to keep kids in line. He was tired of the whispers and the fearful glances cast toward the end of that overgrown road. He needed to prove it to himself and to everyone else that it was all just a myth. So one night, when a thick fog rolled in and swallowed the village whole, he saw his chance. The streetlights were out, casting the world in shades of gray and black. A profound silence settled over everything, broken only by the distant hoot of an owl. It was the perfect cover. With a deep breath and a flashlight gripped tight in his hand, Marco slipped out of his house and started walking toward the house at the end of the road. The path was more treacherous than he remembered. Twisted roots snaked across the ground, and thorny bushes snagged at his jeans. The air grew colder the closer he got, carrying a damp, earthy smell. Soon, the silhouette of the house emerged from the fog. It was larger and more menacing than he'd imagined, a dark shape against a starless sky. Just as the story said, the front door was ajar, a gaping black mouth inviting him in. His heart hammered against his ribs, a frantic drumbeat in the oppressive silence. He took another step, then another, the gravel crunching under his boots like breaking bones. He was here to debunk a legend, but as he stood on the rotting porch, a chilling thought crept into his mind. What if the stories were true? Thanks for listening. If you want to hear what Marco finds inside, make sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you don't miss the next part of our story. See you then.